Hi, students and parents. I am Mrs. Body. I'm going to be your fourth grade e-learning teacher this school year. I know that you probably have several questions for me about this upcoming school year, and I'm hoping that this video will answer some of those questions. To get started, just a little bit about myself. Just like you, I was a student that went through Manatee County schools. I started at Palmasola Elementary and went on to King Middle School and then Manatee High School. After graduating high school, I decided that I wanted to go to the University of South Florida to pursue a degree in elementary education. I graduated in 2011, and this will be my 9th year in the classroom. I am married. My husband's name is Jared. We've actually been together. We met in middle school at King Middle, and we have been together since high school. We now have a 2-year-old going to turn 3 at the end of this month, and her name is Bryn. She is full of energy and has developed quite the personality, if you know what I mean. You'll probably learn more about her as the year goes on. We also have a dog. We have a basset hound, one with the big floppy ears, and her name is Abigail. You might even hear from her if I ever have like a video or something recorded from home. I'm sure many of you are used to that last year, those interruptions in Zoom meetings and such. So let's go ahead. We're actually going to take a look at Schoology. The course is the Schoology 2.0. It has changed slightly from last year, what you are familiar with in 3rd grade. So we are going to take a look, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of how to navigate through our course. Okay, I know that I have a few families that are brand new to Gullet Elementary this year, and you're probably hearing this word Schoology mentioned a lot. This is the online platform that we will use for your e-learner to provide assignments and lessons and submitting our classwork. If you are new, I will be sending out some detailed information about how to access Schoology and the login information you will need to use to get signed in. For those of you who were here at Gullet last year, this probably looks very familiar. When you log in this year, the first thing that I'd like you to do is click on the Homeroom tab. When you open your homeroom course, you will see a picture of a Bitmoji classroom, and if you scroll down, you will see 7 buttons. Each of these include information that I would love for you to review. We have first a welcome message where you can see a video from the 4th grade teachers, as well as this video that you are watching now if you need to reference that later. If you click on the second button, that's where you can find the contact information for me, including my email address and my classroom extension. In the third button, you'll learn a little bit more about our class expectations. We are still following Gullet's PBS, Positive Behavior Support System, and earning Gator Baits and following that school-wide expectation. In the fourth button, you'll learn a little bit more about the grading policy, the numerical grades along with the corresponding letter grade. In this button, labeled Scope and Sequence, I'm actually going to click to open this one so that you can take a look. These are the curriculum maps provided by Manatee County School District that outline the sequence in which we will be teaching the different concepts in 4th grade for your different subject areas. So you can see language arts, so reading and writing here. The curriculum guide, so to speak, for math, science, and social studies. If I click next, it'll take me, sorry about that. I'm going to click back on homeroom, and then we will go and look at this 6th button the how-to tutorials. If you click here and open, there will be videos on how to access the different programs that we will be using in Schoology. And last but not least, we have the e-learning handbook that can answer most of the questions that you might have regarding the e-learning process. That's included in English and Spanish. Lastly, if you continue scrolling, you'll see down here at the bottom that we have our different subject areas. So, different from last year, you are able to navigate your courses through your homeroom course. So for example, if I were to click here on reading, it'll take me right to my reading course. You can see reading up here at the top. However, this folder is empty because we haven't necessarily started school yet. You can also access your courses back on the home page where you see your homeroom, language arts, science, and math. Okay, the last thing that I wanted to share with you is under our homeroom course. If you click here and you scroll down to our welcome message, there you will find the video introducing our 4th grade team, and you will also see this About Me slideshow. If you click down here, I've converted a PowerPoint into a PDF. You will click, you'll see it loading down here in the bottom of your computer screen, and when you click to open, this is an interactive PowerPoint where you can click to navigate through and learn a little bit more about me, my favorites, our schedule. Again, this is very tentative, so I'll pull this up in just a moment and show you. You can see some pictures of my classroom, what it looks like here at school, learn more about our Gator expectations, and most importantly, some of the common questions that I've received as I've been calling families during these last couple days. So I'm going to click here. And again, you can reference this later in that welcome message folder on Schoology, but just a very tentative schedule. And again, this will change. Live lesson times are not provided on here at the moment. As I communicated to many of you, Mrs. Connor and I are both e-learning teachers for 4th grade. So we're going to be working through this together for the remainder of this week to determine when and how we will present those live lessons. We will be using Microsoft Teams in order to communicate with students and families. Here's a picture of my classroom at school. And then, like I said before, if you go down to the bottom, I've tried to include some of those very, very common questions that keep coming up in regard to e-learning this year and how it's going to look different from last year, and students' responsibilities with logging in and how long they will be on a computer, what supplies do I need, as well as textbooks. I know that many of you are able to come in and pick up the textbooks and materials for your students, and also questions about attendance and recess and specials. So again, you can find this PowerPoint located in that welcome message folder on Schoology. I hope this video helped to answer some of the questions that you may have. I know that many more are going to come up as we go through this process together. Just keep in mind that communication is key. You can reach me anytime Monday through Friday here in the classroom, or you can email me or message me on Remind. And I really look forward to meeting all of you and seeing you when we start on Monday. Thanks.